Now that Google Bard knows everything about your target audience and your buyer persona, it knows that it can help us to create content that is optimized for this group of people. And the first thing we are doing before we go in and creating articles and blog posts, we will be asking Google Bard to create a complete content calendar. We did the same here on the ChatGPT section, and it was mind-blowing because ChatGPT created a great calendar for us, suggesting videos, content ideas, where to post the content and all that. So let's see how Bard is performing for the same task. And for that, we are using this prompt that you see here. It's saying, create a content calendar for 30 days of content that is optimized for my buyer persona. You can do this for 30 days, for 90 days, 60 days, it's up to you, or for 15 days, 7 days. I also say include the type of content ideas, social media platforms where I need to post the content, etc. Also, I said, really important, ask follow-up questions until you have all the information to create the perfect content calendar. So let's see what are the questions that Bard is asking us in order to complete this content calendar for my buyer audience, for my buyer persona. So let's see, thinking about it, we are doing this in real time. Wow, here we are. So let's see, we have 30 days of ideas, posts that we can create. So you see here, sure, here is a 30-day content calendar that is optimized for your buyer persona. Day number 1, a blog post on how to use email marketing to grow your online business. Excellent. Day 2, a video tutorial on how to use Instagram marketing to drive traffic to your website. Wonderful. Number 3, a podcast episode to the top 10 things that you can do, that you need to know about digital marketing. And you may think, Diego, wait, I don't do podcasts, for example. I don't have a podcast, and he's suggesting podcasts here. So if that's the case, you can say, hey, remove the podcast ideas. It will print out a new calendar for you. Or even better, you can come here to your prompt and say, include posts on Instagram, Facebook posts, articles on my website, blog posts, and podcasts, for example, if you want. So you can name on your prompt the exact type of content that you want to create. So it will suggest exactly on what you are working. Let's say currently you are doing only articles on your website, you are doing Instagram posts and YouTube video. That's it. You are not doing Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or any of these other social media. You are working only with 3. So if that's the case, you come here and say, hey, just optimize these for these 3 social media. Let's do that really quick here. So we can say currently, or we are doing this, let's see. Create that calendar for Instagram, blog post on my website, and YouTube videos. Or you can say the type of content that I want you to include on this calendar. That's even better. Let's do that. The type of content you need to include in that calendar. Let's see, our post 4. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's update this. Is thinking about it now, I hope it doesn't suggest to create a podcast episode because we don't have a podcast. Let's say you have a podcast and you want podcast. You can say, hey, create this content calendar just for my podcast only, suggesting content ideas and all these things that we are doing. So right now, we have a different result now. Look at this. Sure, I can help you to create content for 30 days of content that is optimized for your buyer persona. Here are some follow-up questions to help me understand your business and what you are looking for. Really important. So in this, now that we have more, that we add more information to the prompt, Google Bard is asking us for more information, so to create the best outcome for us. So it's asking, what are your goals for this content calendar? What kind of content do you want to create? What are the topics you want to cover? What tone do you want to use? What platforms do you want to use? I already mentioned that on the prompt, but it is asking again. And what is your budget in case you want to add, you want to create ads? And he's saying here, once we have better understanding, here is a sample. This is what he will provide. Week 1, Instagram post, blog post, YouTube video. Week 2, you see here all these that we will be having. So to do this, let me reply to these questions really quick. With me here, stay with me. What are the goals? To be consistent posting for my audience. Excellent. Number 2, if you want to skip the line to reply to this, you press Shift Enter and it will skip the line. Number 2, what kind of content do you want to create? Videos and articles. Okay. Number 3, we want topics, email marketing and Instagram marketing, let's say, just as an example. Number 4, what tone? Friendly. Friendly tone. Okay. Number 5, what platforms? Instagram. Let's see here. Instagram, YouTube, and my website. Number 6, and this is the last one, $0 for ads. Okay. Go. Let's see what we have. I hope now we have a complete calendar with content ideas and also optimized for my target audience and for the questions, the answers that I just provide to Google Bard. So here we are. Here we have week 1 through 4. We asked for 30 days. So this is what we have. Is suggesting 3 posts per week. If you want 1 post per day, you can say that on your prompt saying, hey, create 1 post per day. In this case, we have an Instagram post saying a post about benefits of online education, blog posts about how to choose the right online education platform. Number 3, YouTube video about how to get started with online education, and you see all this in front of you ready to use. Of course, you can optimize this even more if you want, but this is basically how you can use the Google Bard to create a content calendar for you and for your business. In ChatGPT, one last thing we are doing here, I asked ChatGPT to create this now in a table format, in a spreadsheet format. So let's do that. Can you create this calendar, or can you rewrite the calendar in a table format? Let's see if that works. Not sure if it will work, but ChatGPT is able to do this, and it's great because you can just copy and paste on Excel or Google Sheets or any software that you use. And here we have the same. It's doing that for us too. So you see here Instagram post, blog post, and YouTube video. Week 1, 2, 3, 4. It's able to do it. I hope you try this. And now we have a complete content calendar for you. Let's go to the next video.